A story of fear, change, and strength. There was once a girl named Anna, a gentle, quiet, kind-hearted girl, the kind who blushed easily and never raised her voice. Her world was small but full of peace. She was her parents' little princess. Her mother never let her work too hard. Her father never let her cry for long. Cooking, cleaning, housework. She was never perfect at those things. But it never mattered. Her mother would smile and say, "It's okay, Anna. You'll learn in your own time." Pause. Anna believed life would always be that soft, that kind. Until she got married. Her new home was big, polished, perfect. But it didn't feel like home. People there were different. Strict. Particular. Perfectionists in everything. The food had to taste exactly right. The rotis round and soft. The house spotless at all times. The tea neither too sweet nor too bitter. Anna tried. She tried so hard. But her hands shook. Tea spilled. The rotis burned. And with every mistake came disappointment. Cold eyes. Harsh words. And silence that hurt more than shouting. Slight pause. For the first time in her life, Anna felt small. She cried quietly at night, hiding under her blanket. She missed her mother, her home, her peace. She began to live in fear. Fear of doing something wrong. Fear of being scolded. Fear of never being good enough. Days passed. Weeks turned into months. And slowly, Anna stopped being Anna. The laughter faded. The light in her eyes dimmed. She smiled only to hide her pain. But one morning, something changed. Anna stood in front of the mirror. Her reflection looked tired, broken, lost. And she whispered to herself, "Enough." That single word changed everything. Anna made a promise to herself. She would no longer cry over what she couldn't do. She would learn. She would grow. She would fight, silently, calmly. She began with the kitchen. She watched cooking videos late at night. She practiced until her food became perfect. Not to please others, but to prove something to herself. She learned to clean, to manage the home, to make order out of chaos. And slowly, she began to find peace in her effort. Her in-laws started to notice. Her husband started to respect her more. But Anna's journey didn't stop there. One morning, she said to her husband, "I want to learn how to drive." He laughed softly. "You," he said, "you can't even cross the road without looking scared." Anna smiled. "Maybe not yet," she replied. "But I will." Her first day behind the wheel was terrifying. Car jerked. Her hands trembled. Her heart raced. But she didn't give up. Every morning she practiced. Every mistake taught her something new. And one day, she drove alone. The wind touched her face. The road stretched ahead. And she felt something she hadn't felt in years. Freedom. With that confidence, Anna started a small online business. First it was tiny, just a few sales. But she poured her heart into it. She managed orders, handled clients, balanced her home and worked like a pro. She worked hard, quietly, gracefully. and people started talking again. But this time differently. "She's changed," they said. "She's become strong." And yes, she had. Anna no longer cried over burnt food or rude words. She didn't react to gossip or cheap talk. She smiled and stayed silent, 'cause she knew who she was now. Her in-laws, once strict and cold, now asked for her help, relied on her decisions. Her husband looked at her with admiration. But Anna didn't need their approval anymore. She had found something far greater: self-respect. One evening, she drove home after delivering some orders. She stopped by the roadside to watch the sunset. Golden light covered her face. She took a deep breath and whispered, "You did it, Anna." Tears rolled down her cheeks, not from sadness, but from pride. 'Cause she had survived. She had rebuilt herself. The same girl who once feared the world was now facing it bravely, alone, confident, and calm. Anna learned something powerful: that sometimes life doesn't break you to destroy you, breaks you to reshape you. She realized that bravery isn't loud or dramatic. It's quiet. The act of standing up every morning, even when your heart feels heavy, choosing not to give up. Now, when Anna meets young girls who feel the same way she once did, lost, scared, and small, she smiles gently and says, "Don't give up. One day, this pain will turn into your strength, just like it did for me." 'Cause behind every strong woman, there's a version of her who once thought she could never survive. And yet she did. Anna did. And she's still growing, still shining, still becoming. This was Anna's story, but it could be yours too. 'Cause sometimes it's the hardest places that create the strongest hearts.